A very good afternoon, my dear children. Okay, in today's social class, we are going to learn about the transport. Yes, yesterday's continuation. Okay, yesterday we were looking about the lesson number 16, isn't it? Can you recall? Yes, what is the topic? How we travel, isn't it? Yes, we were learning about the means of transport, isn't it? Yes. Why does the people travel from one place to another? Because for functions, birthdays, work, school, isn't it? Yes. Well, and different vehicles carry people as well as goods, isn't it? Yes. The vehicles we use, okay, these are the vehicles we use, isn't it? The vehicles we use depend upon the four things. What are they? They are the location of the place, distance to be covered, and time available, and money, isn't? These are the 4 points. Yes, just a recap of it. And what are the types of transport? How many types of transport are there? There are 3 types of transport. What are they? Land, air, and water, isn't it? Yes. Yesterday we were learning about the land transport, isn't it? Example of land transport are tempo, auto rickshaw, scooty, isn't it? 2 kinds of land transport are there. What are they? Roadways and the railways. Yes? Okay. In today's video, we are going to learn about the air transport and the water transport. Okay? Air transport and water transport. Okay? Air transport. Air transport, can you guess what are they? Yes, air transport is about the helicopter and aeroplane. Okay, okay. Can you guess who invented the flying machine? First in the world, who is the first one to introduce or invent the flying machine? Yes, it is the Wright brothers, okay? It is the Wright brothers who invented the first flying machine, okay? Yes. And as technologies have been improved, then air transport became the fastest means of transport, okay? Air transport is the fastest means of transport. The Wright brothers, just to know about it, it's not there in your textbook, just for your information, the Wright brothers, okay, the Wright brothers were the who invented the first flying machine, okay. Yes. Air travel started nearly 100 years ago. How many years ago? 100 years ago, the air transport, that is the helicopter and the flight aeroplane has been started, okay. An aeroplane is a very fast means of transport. You can know, you already know, okay. Air transport is the very fast means of transport, and people use it to go from one city or country to another. And aeroplanes are also used to send letters and goods. Not only aeroplanes, or people use aeroplane to go from one city or one country to another, also to send letters and goods, okay? To send letters and goods. And helicopter, have you seen the helicopter? You can look at the picture in your book, okay. Helicopter is used to go to the remote areas or remote places, okay. A helicopter can carry a few people. Compared to aeroplane, a helicopter will carry only a few people, and it is often used to take food and medicines to people in times of need, okay. Air transport, I'll tell you, only few points are there. You can keep it in mind. Air transport. Who's the founder of the airplane? I told you, Wright brothers, okay. The Wright brothers who invented the first flying machine, okay. And Air transport is the fastest means of transport, and air transport is also an expensive means of transport. Not only the fastest means of transport, it is also the expensive means of transport. And aeroplanes and helicopters are widely used as air transport, okay? And it is used to cover a long distance, okay? It is used to cover a long distance, that is from one city to another or one country to another country. Okay, why? Because compared to, you can go by water transport also, but traveling by water transport takes more time than air transport, so they prefer air transport. Okay, why they prefer air transport? You can cover through water transport also, you can use water transport also, but water transport takes more time when you compare to air transport. Okay, when you compare airplane and the ship will take more time than aeroplane. Okay, so they prefer air transport. And there are luxury ships also there. Okay, there are luxury ships for people to travel, and cargo ships are also there to take. We'll learn about in the water transport. Okay, and water transport, next we move on to water transport. Water transport, what are they? Ships and boats. Okay, early humans made rafts to travel on water. Today people use boats, steamers and ships. Okay, what are the vehicles which moves on water? Boats, steamers. Have you seen steamers and boat and ship? Yes. And heavy goods are also carried over ships, that is called the cargo ships. Okay, ships which carries goods are called the cargo ships. Okay, cargo ships takes goods from one port to another. Okay, yes. Okay, this is all about the air transport and the water transport. So how many things we have covered it? We have covered the road means of transport, isn't it? Means of transport is divided into land, air and water. We have covered land is divided into roadways and railways. Air transport is divided into two. What are they? Aeroplane and helicopter. And water transport is ships, boats and steamer. Okay, yes. Next we move on to the road safety. Road safety. Turn your books to page number 103. Road safety. What are the safety rules you have to follow when you on the road? This is about road safety. Yes. For places that are nearby, road safety. For places that are nearby, we generally travel on foot. Okay, travel on foot is nothing but we go by walk. Okay, we must be very careful on the road. Yes, at all times we have to follow some rules. Some rules are given, you have to follow while walking on the roads. Okay, as you have already learned in the safety rules and social. Yes, it will be easy for just recall whatever you have learned. First one is never go alone on the road. Always go with an elder, isn't it? Yes, as you are children, you should not go alone on the road. Okay, always go with your parents or grandmother or elders. Okay. Second point, always walk on the footpath. Always walk on the footpath. If there is no one, it's better you walk on the footpath. If there is no footpath, what do you have to do? You have to walk on the safe side of the road. Otherwise, you have to walk on the platform, or you have to keep on your left. Keep on your left. Okay? Yes. And third one, use an overbridge or a subway. Overbridge or a subway to go to the other side of the road. If you want to cross the road, you have to use an overbridge. Okay, you have seen, you can see on your book, picture is given. This is called the overbridge. This is the overbridge. Okay, if you want to cross the road, you can use the overbridge. Yes. And If there are none, use the zebra crossing. Cross the road only when the traffic stops. Okay, when you want to cross the road, see to it that you have a red sign signal. If it is no one is there, if the traffic is not there, you should cross the road. So cross the road only when the traffic stops. Okay, just recall what is the meaning of the, what are the different colors, colors in the signals. Can you recall it? Yes. How many colors? 3 colors in the traffic signal, isn't it? Yes. Namely, what are they? Green, yellow, and red, isn't it? Yes. What each of them meant? Green means go, yellow means get ready, and red means stop, isn't it? Yes. Okay, you have to follow the traffic signals. And before crossing the road, look to your right, then to your left, and then right again. You have to see on both the sides and then cross the road. And cross only when you see no vehicle coming from either side. You have to be very careful when you are crossing the road. So you have to look at on both the sides whether the vehicles are coming. Okay, you have to cross the road if there is no vehicle coming. Okay, yes. Next point, fifth point is never ever ride your bicycle or play on the road. Never ride your bicycle or play on the road. Roads, heavy vehicles will be going here, this side and that side. So you should not play. It's not safe to play on the roads. And at some places, the road and the train track meet. Have you seen it? Yes. Road and the train track, railway track will meet together. Okay. It is called as the level crossing. Okay. What is level crossing? The road and the train track will be meeting together. That place is called as the level crossing. So you should not cross when the railway gates, okay, when the railway gates are being closed, it means that the train is going to come. So you should not cross, or you should not cross the railway track when the gates are being closed. Okay, these are the safety rules you have to follow while you are in the road. Okay, safety rules you have to follow. Okay, it's already learned, so it will be very easy for you to. Okay, just a recap of it and of this lesson. Yesterday we was learning about the land transport, isn't it? Land transport. What are the land transport? What are the land transport? 2 kinds of land transport you learn, isn't it? Roadways and railways. Roadways, what are the things which goes on roads, isn't it? Tempo, auto, rickshaw, tractor, scooty, bicycle, isn't it? They belongs to roadways. Railways, trains, which move only on railway tracks, isn't it? Yes. And metro trains run on a special tracks, okay? And in most Mumbai, most people use local trains, and in Kolkata, some people travel by trams, T-R-A-M-S, trams, okay? And not in city, plus in villages, they use bullock carts and tractors are common. And in deserts, camels are used to carry people. And elephants also are used to in forests to carry the woods, etc. Okay, yes. And then we learnt about the air transport, isn't it? Yes, aeroplane, air transport, aeroplane, and the helicopter is being used as an air transport. And water transport, ships and boats. Yes. And next we learn about, last topic we learn about the safety rules. You should never go alone on the road. You have to walk on the footpath, and if you want to cross the road, you have to use the overbridge or the subway. And before crossing the road, you have to look on the both the sides, right and the left. If there is no vehicle on the either coming on either side, you have to cross the road, isn't it? Yes, I hope it's a very easy lesson. I hope you understand. And just a quick recap. You can look at the picture on page number 104. It will explains to you a brief description of this picture. Yes, yes. Means of transport. It's divided. If it is in a pictorial form, you could easily remember it. Okay. Yes, means of transport is divided into land, air, and water. Land transport is again divided to road and rail, roadways and railways, isn't it? Air transport, aeroplane and helicopter. And water, boat, steamer, and ships. Okay, and then road. What are the things which goes on road? Yes, cars, buses, auto, rickshaw. Rail, which goes railways, which train, which goes only on tracks. Airplane and helicopter are the examples for the airways. Okay, yes, and when you're crossing the road or when you are in road, you have to follow the safety rules to be safe. Yes, yes, I hope you understood the lesson, and it's a very easy lesson also. Okay, just learn and prepare well for your midterm. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you, children.